What's up, pups? How you guys doing? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. So yesterday I was watching TV and they had Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on, and right after it was Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. So I watched both of them, and it was really interesting watching the first Harry Potter and the last Harry Potter back to back and like skipping everything in the middle. And it just got me thinking how no one really talks about Harry Potter anymore, and it makes me really sad. I mean, ever since the last movie came out, I feel like the hype was there and then it just kind of died down. And those of us who still thrive on Harry Potter, we still do, just privately, and I miss the community a lot. So I figured what better way to reunite everyone than to make a video survey. Not to mention LeakyCon is right around the corner, and I unfortunately will not be going, but I figured this would be kind of cool to get everyone hyped up for LeakyCon. Even if you're not going, you can still feel like you're participating in something. Yes. So, question number 1, what house are you? Slytherin. Green and silver. Question number 2, who's your favorite character and why? My favorite character, hands down, has always been and will always be Snape. Severus Snape is the shining example of courage and love. Like, I don't care what anyone says about Snape. Everything that he did throughout his entire life was due to the fact that he cared about Lily so much, and when she died, he vowed to take care of Harry Potter and protect him. And even if he didn't always come off as the nicest person and Harry hated him, he still made sure that everything that he did was driven by his love for one person and his want and need to protect Harry Potter. And the reason that I find Snape as such a complex and deep character is that he hated James with everything inside him. Could not stand James. And he still wanted to protect Harry just because there was half of Lily inside of him. I don't see how there could be a character in this series that is even in the same vicinity as Snape. Like, he is on his own level of amazingness. Like, he was just so brave and so courageous, and I love him. He's so great. I love Snape. Oh. And Alan Rickman is Snape. He was born to play Severus Snape. But I have to say that I really love Luna's character too, because I've kind of always identified with her. People always seem to have shunned me through school and thought I was the weird one too, so Luna, I know what's going on in that brain of yours. I totally am on the same level. Question number 3, what's your favorite book in the series? My favorite book in the series has to be The Half-Blood Prince, because you really start to see a different side of Hermione in that book, because she starts to come out with her jealousy and being jealous that Ron is dating Lavender, and you start to find out like Voldemort's backstory, which I really enjoy. You find out a little bit about Snape and how he's the Half-Blood Prince, and everything in that book is like what's leading up to obviously the last book. So I enjoy the hype. Like, that book does it for me. Like, it's like the best book because it is right before all the chaos, so you're just like learning all these things. And of course Dumbledore dies in that book, which is super sad, and like everything that's like leading up to that moment is in that book, and I just love that book so much. Question number 4, what is your favorite movie in the series? My favorite movie, hands down, without a doubt, is Deathly Hallows Part 2. I really and truly believe that that movie was perfectly made. Like, they could not have wrapped up the series better if they wanted to. It was done so beautifully. Like, that whole movie, I can't turn it on to this day without crying. Like, I was watching it yesterday and I'm sitting on the couch and like tears are welling in my eyes, and my mom walks by me and she goes, "Didn't you cry when this movie first came out?" And I turn and look at her and I'm like, "I'm crying right now!" And she's just like, "I can't with you, Kayleigh." And I'm like, "I know, but it's so emotional." Like, that movie wasn't just like the end of a series for me, it was like the end of my childhood. I actually talked about this in a video that I made when I saw Deathly Hallows Part 2 in theaters. I literally came home after watching Deathly Hallows Part 2 in the theaters and filmed a video right away, and I was like crying, and it's like really long, and I was just like talking about my feelings. So I'll link it in the description and put a link somewhere here, and you guys can watch that if you didn't watch it before. It was just, it's so emotional for me to watch what I read in the book on screen, and it just, it was great. I'm gonna cry thinking about it. I can't talk about anything right now. So many emotions. Question number 5, if you could attend Hogwarts, what is the one area of study that you would specialize in? For me, I would probably specialize in apparition and disapparation, just because I've always thought it would be so awesome to be able to teleport places. But I also know that if I went to Hogwarts, I would probably be obsessed with taking the Defense Against the Dark Arts classes. Not just because I'm a Slytherin, but like I've always like found the dark arts very, very like interesting, and I don't necessarily think that I would actually perform the dark arts, but I definitely think that they're interesting and I would probably spend all my time learning about them. Question number 6, what is your favorite quote from either the books or the movies? My favorite quote is absolutely just always. Snape, come on, like that word has so much packed into it, like, and every time I hear the word always, it's just like I automatically think of Harry Potter, and I automatically associate it with like Snape's like love for Lily, and then even in the movie when they have Snape say his line always to Dumbledore, and then in the next scene when Harry's walking to the forest, when he says stay close to me and his mother says always, I always loved that parallel because like it's like Lily and Snape, and I just loved it. I ship Lily and Snape totally, 100%. I do. I love them together. I love them. I love them. I love them, and I ship them. Forever I ship them. And I also really enjoy any quote from Dumbledore. Like, I think they are literally the best quotes ever. And I know they put most of Dumbledore's quotes in the book into the movies as well, but there was one quote from Dumbledore that they put in the movie that wasn't in the book, and I love that one too. It's from Deathly Hallows Part 2, and it's when Harry is in King's Cross train station, and Dumbledore says, and don't quote me on it because I'm not completely sure if I'm going to word it right, but the quote kind of goes like, words are a most inexhaustible form of magic, capable of causing pain, but remedying it also, or something like that. It's something like that. But yeah, I like that quote too, and it's not in the book, but it's in the movie, and I really like it. Question number 7, what's your Patronus? My Patronus would absolutely be a wolf. Hands down, wolf. I love wolves, they're awesome. It would be a wolf. And finally, question number 8. See what I did there? 8 Horcruxes, 8 questions. Question number 8. How has Harry Potter affected your life? And where do you think you would be without Harry Potter? Ugh, like I can't even begin to explain because I don't think anyone would understand what I'm saying, but Harry Potter has shaped who I am. Like without Harry Potter, I don't know who I would be. Like I can't answer the question, where would you be? Because I don't know. Everything that I have done since I was like 9, 10, however old I was, has been revolved around Harry Potter. Like that has been my entire life. And I don't know who I would be without it because I am the person I am today because of Harry Potter. And I know a lot of people probably think that sounds super lame, like for people who don't like Harry Potter, but like I could relate that to anything. Like everyone in their life has something that drives them, something that they love, and they just do everything around that. And for me it was Harry Potter. Like everything about the world and the lore that J.K. Rowling created, it's just like it's completely made me who I am, and I just can't explain it. Like it's just something that if you're a Harry Potter fan, like you know, you understand. Like, and I truthfully don't know where I would be without Harry Potter. I don't know who I would be. I don't know what kind of person I'd be because I'm me. All I can say about it is that I feel really, really bad for people who have not watched the movies, who have not read the books, who don't know anything about Harry Potter. I feel bad for them, and it's because I really truly feel like those people are missing out. This one story that a woman started writing on napkins turned into something so huge and brought so many people together. I mean, they created a movie franchise that has been one of the most successful franchises in history, and they created a theme park after it. Like, it's not just a book, like it is more than that, and I just feel so bad for people who don't want to get involved. And for those of you who are considering watching or reading Harry Potter that haven't, like, just do it, because I'm telling you, you're not late. You just need to get on board. Like, you need to get on the Hogwarts Express because we're on Hogwarts right now and you're still invited. I wish that everyone would read and watch Harry Potter because I feel like if they did, the world would be amazing. And I don't say that like, oh my god, it would bring world peace. Like, I mean, like, everyone could experience the same things that Harry Potter fans are experiencing and have experienced, and it's just like the best feeling in the world. So that's how it's affected my life, I guess. I wouldn't change me for nothing. So those are the 8 questions in the tag. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tag some people to do this survey, and then you guys will tag however many people you want. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tag 2 Slytherins, 2 Ravenclaws, 2 Hufflepuffs, and 2 Gryffindors. And you guys can do with that what you want. You can tag all Slytherins, all Hufflepuffs, all Ravenclaws, whatever you want to do. I just figured this is the most fairest way to do it. So the 2 Hufflepuffs that I'm tagging are Jordan Wright and Spellbound Sama. The 2 Ravenclaws that I'm tagging are my friend Howard, aka Iceflow Studios, and Saul, aka aka Peace All Three. My two Slytherins that I'm tagging are Catherine, aka the Maddest Cat, or Whitney, aka Catastrophic. And my two Gryffindors that I'm tagging, and if you aren't Gryffindor, I am so sorry. I just associated you guys with Gryffindor because I really found out that I don't have a lot of Gryffindor friends that make videos. That's weird, right? I thought everyone was Gryffindor, but I guess not. So the two Gryffindors that I'm tagging are Ruth E. Day and Charlotte, aka Outsider Girl. So those are my tags, and I hope you guys go and make these videos and tag more people, and this becomes a thing because things are awesome. And I really just feel like all of us need to like think about every once in a while what Harry Potter means to us. I just love you guys so much. Like, Harry Potter has brought so many amazing people into my life, and I don't know where I'd be without it. And I just thank you guys so much for being awesome. You guys are seriously amazing. I'm so glad that I know you guys. And have fun with this tag, and I will see you guys later. Peace out, Trunks.
You're a wizard, Harry. Sunshine. You're a wizard,